First white sneaker here on 555 Gear. Those of you who are more fashion-minded know that this style of shoe is really popular right now, and for good reason. It's just a really clean silhouette, really versatile. You can dress it up, dress it down, and it's very interesting because there is a really competitive high-end market right now with all of these leather shoes. And so this particular model is Oliver Cabell, and this is their Low 1. And I am interested in bringing you this shoe, first of all, because I think it's a really excellent example of the breed of this type of shoe. And also they happen to be based out of Minneapolis, which is very cool. As you know, I'm from Minnesota. But actually the main reason is I've just been enamored with this style, and when they got in touch with me, I was very glad to get a pair from them for review. And so I do want to disclose that they did send these to me for review. So again, this is a versatile type of shoe that's casual, but you can kind of dress up or dress down. And it's really a replacement, frankly, for dress shoes. You could wear this with a casual suit or like with a cardigan or something like that, rather than a pair of wingtips. And you are definitely in dress shoe territory in terms of price with what you're paying for with these shoes, which are $175. Now, before you drop your phone or whatever, understand that these are made in Italy, that they have a variety of premium materials that I will get into in this video, including full grain leather, and a very premium outsole, and as you'll see, some of the nicest stitching construction I've ever seen in a sports athletic shoe. And so this is really kind of I would say a nice addition to a collection of footwear that is maybe largely formal when you're looking to have something nice. This is definitely casual, but so clean. You know, the thing is about these shoes that really made me want to review them after I got them is I've had a lot of things that I've reviewed over the years that people are like, oh cool, that's nice that you got that, or whatever, that's nice. Every time I open up the box for these shoes, people's mouths just dropped. They're so clean, they're so fresh. It's hard to explain what really nice Italian white leather is like when you open up the box. The smell, the rubber sole, the texture. It's every time I showed it to friends and family, they were like, wow, those are really nice. And so, you know, for the right person, these are definitely a pair of shoes to consider. So let's take a closer look at them. So why white sneakers? Well, basically this is a very dressy, very sharp, yet very casual look. It's a hard balance to strike. And with the Oliver Cabells, you get really exceptionally premium material. These are made in Italy. They're made with a premium margam outsole, and you have sophisticated stitch construction throughout. And actually check out the Rose Anvil video deconstructing these shoes, and you'll see that they really hold up well. Although these shoes definitely aren't functionally overbuilt the way a lot of heritage boots are, the level of quality of construction on these shoes easily rivals the heritage footwear that I've previously reviewed on the channel. And that is a reason to be interested in these shoes. They're just elegant and clean. I mean, the silhouette is so great for summer wear, and for like a nice date at like a burger stand or traveling in an airport, they're perfect. So like I mentioned, really the aesthetics of the Oliver Cabell Low 1s is just fresh and clean, especially in this all white colorway. The silhouette is very clean and minimalist. It's got a smaller toe box than your typical Stan Smiths, and the use of full grain leather throughout is really stunning. Just really very nice aesthetics throughout the whole thing. Really high consistent quality. You can see that this is a soft full grain leather. It is a chrome tan leather, which is appropriate for this white leather color. And just notice how great the stitching is. You know, this made in Italy stitching really the construction all throughout is really nice. This is a screen printed logo on it, and really the stitching I think is very aesthetic. It's not so minimal that it just looks like white marshmallows. It does give shape and silhouette to the shoe, and the branding is very minimal with this, of course, gold leaf screen printing. Overall, it's a great look. So if you're not familiar with the white minimalist shoe scene in town, basically this is a very hotly contested genre of footwear. The Cavalier actually has a great video comparing a whole bunch of brands, and Oliver Cabell's really in mid-pack as far as price goes. You're looking at a shoe that costs about $175, and that might seem a lot. That's getting close to the cost of Red Wings, but these are made in Italy with premium materials. Everything is excellent on this. The stitch construction is great. It's got a really nice outsole. There you can see in the counter, for example, a use of textured leather to keep your heel in there nicely. Just overall construction is extremely detail intensive, and so if you love the details on a pair of traditional boots, you will enjoy the quality of construction and the quality of materials on these shoes as well. One thing that particularly stood out to me, in addition to the really clean silhouette and use of materials, is just how nice the sole is. This is a Margam outsole, and it is a really nice outsole. Complemented with great stitching, it's just very clean. You'll notice too that the box that this comes in is very simple but premium feeling. And again, this is about mid-range in the competitive white sneaker market. So at $175, it's a lot, but not the highest.
Look at these shoes. How would you describe them?
Too much white.
Are you amazed by them?
Kind of.
Unusual, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
So again, the all-white aesthetic might not be the best design for certain types of use, but if you're looking for a clean and dressy yet sporty shoe, I think that the white sneakers are a great way to go. And these Oliver Cabell's are really a stunning quality shoe, and being that the company's based out of Minnesota, I am definitely happy to support them today. Okay, so to round out the review, let's talk about what I like. Obviously, I love the incredibly clean silhouette. I love the excellent stitching and use of nice materials throughout. Obviously, although this is a very preliminary review, I do find them quite comfortable even with the slimmer toe box, and I have pretty wide feet. These shoes are true to size for me, so I'm an 11.5 D width, and these fit perfectly well. And the toe box isn't clownish at all. It really works well for me. Let's talk a little bit about concerns or things that you should just obviously be aware of. And the most obvious thing, it goes without saying, is you're paying nearly $200 for a pair of shoes that are almost instantly going to get dirty unless you're meticulous about them, which I have been. I've hardly worn these out of the house in the past few months that I've worn them. And I'm saving them for special occasions, weddings, maybe getting to the airport, something like that, where I can really enjoy having a really clean pair of shoes. But they're definitely not daily wearers, and that's, to me, the biggest negative. Some reviews talked about squeaky soles. I actually did not have this problem. The only real defect that I saw in any manufacturing here is some of the, I guess, screen printed gold on the inside of the tongue was just a little bit smeared. So not the end of the world. Also, the laces are nice, but they're not really anything to write home about. They're not premium feeling laces, at least compared to some of the laces I've gotten on Heritage boots. And then, of course, again, this is a very competitive, dense market. And so the Cavalier, a great fashion channel, much more fashionable than me, has a big comparison of different white low tops that are out there, from the really basic Adidas all the way up to, Common Projects, which really this is meant to undercut Common Projects, which is a fashion designer brand, if you're not aware of, really the kind of premier shoe out here. And like I mentioned, Rose Anvil did a disassembly side by side with these Oliver Cabell's and Common Projects, and they really were very similar. So if you're wanting a premium white sneaker in Lowe's, you need Italian leather. You want the best materials and the best construction. For me, getting that really sleek silhouette, some stitching, but you know, really nothing over the top. The Oliver Cabells are you know, what I would recommend. They're fabulously beautiful shoes. I mean, that's all there is to it. So anyway, guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. Is a shoe like this worth the investment in your footwear collection, or is it a passing fad that you're just going to trash your white shoes anyway, so why would you bother? Would love to hear in the comments. And as always, really appreciate you watching. If you made it this far and you're not a subscriber, please hit subscribe. Guys, I want to talk to you about a quick problem that I'm having, which is I'm getting my regular subscribers tuning in and watching videos, but I'm having kind of a weird issue where I'm getting subscribers regularly unsubscribing when I'm posting videos, which, you know, that's usually a sign that I've hit some kind of growth ceiling. And it's fine that if you found the channel and you subscribed, and it's not what you were expecting, that you leave, then I wish you all the best. But if you're tuning in and you're not a subscriber and you think, hey, I would like to see more content like this, please do hit subscribe. Even though I'm not the most content-heavy poster, every subscription counts for every YouTuber at every level. And so your subscription counts, and I really appreciate it if you do hit subscribe. And of course, hit thumbs up on the video too. I really appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you in the next one.